Hello gents and welcome to the next turn of this Pbem of linking up and breaking out. More poles in the meat grinder. The Americans are getting set up, though there'll be a few lucky spats of machine gun fire in this one to keep your entertained. That machine gun over there starts to spit some fire at us just before our men start to rush across the road. And unfortunately that means I didn't have enough time to spot it. And a lucky burst takes out 3 of them, almost forcing one squad down as they rush into this house. Meanwhile, the others are able to push up over here. And some men who set up here actually do gain a spot on the machine gun, which has given us so much trouble, and it is right where I thought it would be, up here on the 2nd floor. Luckily, just as I thought it's up there, and we're going to open fire on it with this M8. With what will hopefully be enough shells to at least suppress them MG. Meanwhile, 2nd platoon, they're getting tired, but they're not tired yet. And they've moved and set up, and they are moving into town. If that's 2nd platoon headquarters, I might order them to hold up. And moving across the back part of the street, they should be moderately well safe. Not protected, but safe. And 3rd platoon has made their way to the edge of the flower field, so we can expect about one of these fields per minute. So that's 1 field there, probably to here. So 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minutes towards a push. So within 5 minutes, we should expect that to be our jump-off time across the river. Maybe within 5 minutes, we can also expect some Cromwells. So closing the gap is getting to be a rather large priority. I've also been thinking about what I might do with the Cromwells. I'll probably test this somewhere else, but I don't know if Cromwells can go through these hedges. But if they can, I may use Cromwells as Cromwells are intended to be used. They're cavalry tanks. And we may try and burst through this side over here, rush through here, try and take that gun position, storm through the orchards back here, and occupy this area, and see if we can't give the Americans some Polish armored support. Which would be a very interesting combined arms exercise, but given the amount of fire the Americans could put down, along with like the added weight of a tank, would be very nice. Now onto the Poles, who are attempting to clean house. We'll start off on the left flank over here. 2nd section has an interesting day. They shoot at these gents. He shoots back. He runs inside. They change their mind and decide to run back outside. So that guy basically just hangs out there and fires off the entire magazine. Then he turns back around and we keep shooting at him and keep missing. Actually, I didn't see that guy. Hold on, what was that? It was a Zoop troop headed that way. Looks like the Germans are pulling men out of the center to hold this line. This could be an indication that the Americans could make a smashing breakthrough right now. So, hold on. Game, hold on. Red what? Red wedding? Red what? Queen brothel. Oh. I swear it said red. Yeah, okay. Brothel. Red Queen brothel. Alright. So we'll go ahead and watch the polls then, because I got distracted. So 2nd section over here is a very interesting day with this chick. While this chick over here, we just to narrowly avoid getting shot. Meanwhile, 3rd platoon leader says fuck it, we're going in. And as we fire on them, he runs up and decides to add his 2 cents to the fray. So he fires in there, convincing him to retreat mildly. Just enough that we can retreat some. Before our men also, in turn, retreat back across the street to here. We may actually have them come out the back door here and see if they can push around to the left. See who they might find. Hold on. Who was that? Who are you? I know you. You're the one from across the road over here. That's what happened to him. Alright. Well, anyway, they basically run over there and that's about all that happens. Meanwhile, over here, these gents aim to rejoin the fight as the machine gun moves up, but they're more or less caught in between a bunch of crossfire, and the MG42 promptly puts most of them. In fact, anyone who does bother to return fire is rather quickly cut down by the MG42. And the last one to fall is the Piat gunner. Their screams echo for a while. Meanwhile, this assault does not go as well as we thought it would. Make it about as far as this tree before the Bren gunner gets it. He stops and tries to fire like an idiot. As soon as they make it forward, the other men come forward. And in prompt turn, anyone with a little white thing under their name pretty much gets shot. The leader gets shot, the rifleman gets shot. At some point, the assistant will take a liking to running around. Actually, no, that's right, he makes it. Basically, anyone who had an automatic weapon has just lost it, as well as the squad's Bren gun, which was immensely important. Towards this infantry squad. However, it's not all bad news on the Polish front. This gentleman came over in order to reservice the weapon. Also got to it and was able to continue firing mortars at the German line back there. As was this gent. Oh, and we spotted a Kubelwagen. Also, there's a half-track up there. And, well, for the most part, the mortars didn't do much. There was one very lucky shot we got with the mortar. Also, these Germans are probably terrified of being captured by the Allies to stand so stalwartly on the line, despite the mortar fire. The mortar lands and hits the one man who is taking cover, but does manage to suppress them quite a bit. The squad almost might, I believe this squad might actually be Waffen-SS, due to the high quality of gear. Also, with all the mortars landing behind them, they finally shut the hell up and stopped shooting. Though I am wary of an... Yeah, we knocked their wall down. I'm pretty sure they're dead. Meanwhile, these guys continue to be a pain in my side. But I believe those gentlemen may have been Waffen-SS. Judging by their smocks and their little SS bits. Plus the quality of the equipment looks like they're about the quality I had in Operation Market Garden. What does that say? Probably fire tube. Achtung Feuerstrahl. Oh, so fire straw. I want to imagine it says fire straw. And the best shot. I gotta find the best shot. Here it is. This MG42 that rushes up here in the middle of the firefight and takes out this one squad all by himself with his ludicrous rate of fire. It's honestly my favorite weapon in the entire game is the MG42. for its sheer accuracy and ability to put fire. Takes out that entire squad, and he just kind of hangs out down here to reload for a little while. But don't worry, he pops up again. Pops up just in time for Private, I guess, what's his name? Frederick Zuck, all the way from across the orchard to land a shot that could change the outcome of this battle entirely. And he nails it. I'm gonna measure that. Oh, and this was actually also a Panzerschreck team. We probably killed one of them with a grenade. So, surprise! Also, this platoon did a damn good job. So, in this turn, we're gonna go ahead and proceed with the original plan of assaulting this dive bridge area anyway. We've got them suppressed there, and a little flank to the east. However, these gentlemen's plans have changed. Instead of going to reinforce the meat grinder in the orchard, it seems like we've actually managed to make a slight breakthrough here. And maybe the infantry gun is disabled, maybe it's not. But we do at least have enough room to scoot through here, and we'll try and make a left flanking maneuver along here. And take up positions in maybe the second story of this house, or this one. Either way, we'll try and move around the left flank. Though they'll probably be spotted, it might be just enough to push them off kilter. Which should push them to the east. They will be rushed into battle immediately. So I give them... how long was that? 1, 2, to cross the road. 3, 4 to 5 minutes to battle. And one of the very first things we will have to do is clear out... which house was it? Oh, bloody hell. That house. We will have to clear out this house. With something. Probably second section. Sorry, gents. This squad will probably just have to hold right there and keep them from pushing any farther that way. Meanwhile, these guys will try and sneak through that way. Hopefully no one's in the castle. I really hope they're not in the castle. If they are, it will suck a lot. It's a castle keep. Let's see about that. So first off, your entire move order is cancelled. Want them to set up over there. Also, I believe that infantry gun to be disabled. This This tactic is not dependent on them being disabled, though, as we will be moving under cover of, actually, is it? Hang on, let's see what they can see. Let's see what I can see. What they can see is a pretty clear view all the way to behind this house. So we'll need to actually get down here before we make that crossing. So let's see, we'll make a run down this way, down to here, then back here, more or less. I suspect that the Germans will be using any mortar support that they have. Sometime around now. Try and set up a little guard post there. Some men to run there. And I'm giving them these complete move orders with the hopes. May actually leave the mortar back here. No, we'll take it with us. I'm sure we'll find a use for it. sure the Germans will find a use for their mortars over here in this area. They're starting to get rather sparsely populated. We have enough room that I could actually shove the platoon leader in here and use that to get him closer to the fight. It's actually not a half bad idea. So then we'll take this half track, which is now out of ammunition, rush him over to here and see if we can't get the platoon leader down here to supplement these guys' loss of firepower. Which should also attract the attention of whatever Panzerfausts may be. Hopefully they don't get shot. It'd be a real damn shame. Actually, with this in mind, and that squad being how it is with its MG42 just recently taken out, it's possible that now is the time for decisive action. If we take this house right here, it's very possible. It is very possible that we could secure an area. Plus they're guarded on that side by that wall, and this would give them the ability to strike here. Though I might limit them to firing only on this area for the time being. So yes, we'll see about running in there. I'm gonna call that kind of more of an all or nothing sort of assault for the Poles. Not really because it's all or nothing, though that's literally what I just said. But more so because it's high risk, it's high reward. That's basically it. These guys have actually done remarkably well, despite having taken some heavy casualties. Gonna go ahead and split them into an assault team and a not assault team again. Get that assault team back up to snuff. Get it to rest up over there. Oops, wrong one. Get the assault team up over there. Hell, get the 3rd platoon headquarters over there too. And get these guys over here. And one way or another, gentlemen, I want that damn building. That should be sufficient motivation for them. I'll even throw a half-track in it just to annoy someone. Maybe that'll give them enough things to shoot that they'll stop shooting at me. God knows the logic behind that, but I don't. I'm sure there's logic in there somewhere, though this assistant is still lying in the road. I promised him I'd get him. You'll have to find someone to get him later. As far as things like that go, 2nd Squad B team, his job still needs to be to get inside the fucking house. And the platoon commander's there. Not really too much worse for wear. 1st Squad could be better, could be worse. They lost a BAR gunner and a rifleman. Not too terrible. They still have a Thompson and all that cool jazz. I wonder if I could get them to fire on that house. I could. Or, no, wrong one. Quick into there. Which means I may see about getting, once these engineers get there, start firing on that. Along with their commander. To start firing on that. You continue firing. You continue firing. Just keep going with the bullets and stuff. Stay you with the bullets. Keep on doing that. You guys will move up. You guys will move up. Alright, that's all good. This squad is moving up, and they'll be in a position to advance as to provide a base of fire. So, like, say, right along here. They'll be able to blow some shit up. They're doing fine, and so are those guys. Just Wish they came in cars. Still, the 90th Infantry pushing hard. These guys ain't doing much. Where the ambush is over there. I'm sure it's there. I know it has to be there. And because I know it has to be there, we're going to do what we did at the beginning and get 2 people killed. Sorry, gents. It's rather cold-hearted of me, I know. But we're basically just going to sit you up over here, and if you get shot at, let us know. If you don't get shot at us, then also let me know about that. Then we'll just kind of make your way downtown. And if nothing happens to you, we really only truly need to secure this sector right here. If we can get to right here with an armored car, most German traffic through the region should have to stop until they dig us out. So we need a pocket. If we can get shoved 2 platoons inside there, it's basically a platoon to each house line, we'll be damn nigh unstoppable due to firepower. Almost kind of makes me wish I had airborne troops. Oh yeah, that's right, first section got taken out. So the Poles are down by about 1/3 of a platoon each. So, it's not... They're not doing too terribly, but they could be doing a lot better. This armored car ain't seeing shit. I'm just gonna move them over there. So who the hell sees that? Oh yeah, that's these guys. I see a lot of things. Looks like the Germans have a large build-up right around here-ish, and probably the main reason we don't see any over here is because, well, we're busy. Can't help but wonder what they're defending for. I would expect most of these troops to be shoved through Fambois and need to be escaping. Actually, speaking of things like that, this road sign. We need to get to this road sign. And also take Schonbenwinkel and all that. If we can take that, if we can get a tank around this corner, the Poles will have effectively more or less shut down their area, especially if the Americans can get their car up there and start disrupting traffic. Alright, this might be doable. The question is, do we want to take our tanks to an urban environment, or do we want to try and swing around the left flank wide and just be the nastiest surprise? Because we could fake like we haven't cut the road and cut it farther down, like that's the original plan, I believe, or well, the semi-original plan. Oh yeah, there's a second squad B team. So you can see they're extremely enthusiastic about their work, being both fourth and last in line. Come on, Castro. Get your ass up there. Oh, what's the lieutenant's name? I need to know the lieutenant's name. Corcoran. Second. Okay, so base of fire will be provided by Lieutenant Poon, and Lieutenant Beckman will be more or less forced to assault the bridge. I believe you gents have decent fields of fire on all that. Yeah, alright. That's good. Your boys will be advancing soon. But to where? So if I put you here, do you see anything? No. Alright, now what if I put you here? Do you see anything? No, good job being blind. Go ahead and throw you guys there. Throw you guys in there. What do you see? Not much, huh? Well, it'll be a good enough jumping off point if we get one. Meanwhile, while you boys move up to over here, I'm sure that MG will have something to say about your movements. We'll do our best to put some fire on it to convince it otherwise. And pretty sure you guys won't take too much fire. As for individual machine gun placements over here, we need to get that squad set up first. But I believe that's all for this turn. Everything else after this is tactical moves which should be made closer to the source so we can figure out who can most adequately get where first. Oh, and let's check up on a first section while we're at it, just to see how they're surviving. Well, where are you? The leader has surrendered, so good job, Vilka. You managed to survive the downfall of Poland and all the other crazy crap just to give up in Normandy. If you could just put your hands down for a quick second, you would notice that we're actually still having a massive firefight around you, and there's no need to surrender. Meanwhile, this rifleman and the Bren gunner back here, I believe, are still alive. So actually, most of the fighting force of this squad is still pretty intact. They just need to clean the shit out of their pants and start shooting back. Plus, with that squad gone, there's basically just these guys. Oh, that reminds me. Mortars. Shift target. Shift fire. Your target is these fuckers. Actually, yeah, no, you guys can do that. Let's put some smoke down. Let's just put it down wherever. Actually, what are the conditions today? Apparently it's hazy. Temperature warm, ground conditions very dry, wind gentle from the west. Let's throw some smoke. What was the conditions again? Gentle from the west, so that's the west. Wind is blowing that way. Wouldn't mind some smoke right there, drifting this way. Be a hell of a nice thing. Could actually get some boys up down this thing. And then most of it's concealed behind this. Yeah, that'd be wonderful, because we don't actually have much fire coming out of it. We can actually move the lieutenant up. We'll wait there for 20 seconds before we bust our asses forward. And then we'll just kind of pile all these guys out, and we'll just be the super important rifle squad. If these guys don't meet much resistance, we might actually move up into this house instead, because that'll give us a decentish angle on them, who should be distracted by the lack of fire coming at them from a very active area. Hopefully it gives us enough time to jiggle our way out of it. Actually, do you have anything to target with? No? You're all out of targeting stuff? Good! The smoke job is just what you need. You have 6 rounds left. We'll put those 6 directly down their throat. Actually, I want to make sure. I want to make sure we've got this just right. Good enough for me. Got a lot of 60mm mortars on board. Let's see. Out of contact, now. Position, position. Yeah, that reminds me. We gotta get, who is his name, into the place with the things. So he's over here with his carbines and all his cool shit. I've actually decided the best place for him. He'll be right about here and deployed, and you can put mortars down on that house. Have fun. Sorry you're stuck back here. Actually, you guys aren't doing much, are you? Yeah, no, that's a stupid plan. I got a better idea. Dismount. Run over there. Save that guy. Y'all can be our mobile corpsman squad. Are you guys still firing? What you guys still firing? Give me the lookups on their missions. Spotter. 5 minutes. Into that random place along the road. Spotter. Firing for 1 minute. Yeah, that extra minute's probably needed. I want to make sure that gun's gone. Plus, it's not like we have much else for him to do. I say that, but as I say that, I realize I have a lot of things for him to do. Go to spotter, adjust mission. Target directly along that way. No? Okay, cool. Didn't work. Well, I'm sure if that gun is still alive, it will notice us. Hopefully those men aren't too rattled to go in there, and if they are, well, hopefully then the commander, Kleptox, isn't too rattled to go in there. But that's all for the next part. I'll see you all then. Until next time, I've been your Commander Tomato. I look forward to seeing you all in the next turn. Good day.